The lineup for Scarefest 2025 at Alton Towers has been revealed, and today I'm going to go through everything, read it out to you, so that you fully know what to expect if you're attending the event this year. Alright, we're on the website, let's get straight into it. Alton Towers rides for Scarefest. Start the spooky season right with Alton Towers Scarefest, offering all the tricks and treats for a night to remember. From spine-chilling rides to live entertainment, all under the cover of darkness, the atmosphere of these Halloween nights at Alton Towers is sure to haunt you long after you've left. I'm terrified. Also, I know this is not intentional, but I don't know why this photo is so big. So ignore that. Okay, so we're starting off with the scare mazes for this year. We have a brand new scare maze for Scarefest 2025, and this is something people have been wanting for a long time. I personally have never been to Scarefest, so I can't talk about my experiences, but as an avid Fright Nights fan, I know how it feels to get a new maze, and it's going to be very exciting. So, enough yapping, let's get right into it. New for 2025, Edge of the Forest. Whispers wind through the withered woods at the edge of the dark forest, where a forgotten cottage stands at the last remnant of forgotten time. Locals speak of the Leshwall, a lurking presence that twists the trees and plays tricks on the mind. Ignore the warnings and step inside this live-action scare maze, but be warned, the vines twist, the forest shifts. With every step, you're nether. Oh my god. And the trailer that they put out for it is brilliant. I really like how Alton Towers have been putting a mini reel on social media. And yeah, I'm getting the Fright Nights marketing vibes. They've gone all out, because I think last year they just put a normal, here's a logo, here's a maze, what to expect. So I'm very happy they've done a little trailer for every maze like Fright Nights, because I think it gives a good vibe of the maze. And yeah, this is a dark forest themed scare maze. People have been wanting that for so long. Dark forest is such a good creepy theme, and yeah, I don't know why they haven't done it before, but this year it's the perfect opportunity. And there is something else themed to 13 that I'll get onto a bit later. But yeah, it sounds great. So what it sounds like is I don't know if anything's been confirmed yet, but from reading this, it sounds like it might be a bit of a platform 13 at Thorpe Park, where you're just walking outside down a route, and that would work really well. I mean, obviously it would work better at night. I did platform 13 in the day and it was really goofy. I'm sorry, stop booing at me. So yeah, in my head, what it sounds like, you're going to be walking through the park, walking through all the woods. There's going to be people jumping out from behind trees. In the dark, hopefully it'll be all lit up with green lights, green floodlights everywhere. That would be cool. And yeah, locals speak of the Leshwall, a lurking presence that twists the trees and plays tricks on the mind. So yeah, a bit like platform 13, you could be walking through the forest and there's shacks and houses around, and you kind of walk through the house. That was a bit that I liked in platform 13, where you actually walked through a house and then there was an actor in there doing so yeah, something like that with the Leshwall. Is this a new character? I'm not sure. I think it's a new character, kind of jumping out at you. Locals walking around saying, don't go in there, you're gonna die. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how they pull this off and if people like it, because they've been wanting it for a while. I do really like when parks sort of base a scare maze around an existing ride. I know the Sanctuary was one for the Smiler. I think we need to see more of that with Octonauts scare maze. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Brand new scare maze for 2025. Hopefully it's a strong one. And yeah, sounds good. Moving on, we have Compound, a maze from last year. And from what I heard, this is a very, very good maze. So, step into a world where you're the subject of a sinister sci-fi experiment. Scientists are attempting to weaponize your DNA, but things are far from what they seem. Navigate the disorientating chambers and shadowy hallways of the compound's labs and try to escape before it's too late. So yeah, I haven't actually seen a POV of this maze. I don't know if there's one out. Someone's definitely gone in there with their sunglasses and recorded it, but from the sound of this maze and from what I've seen online with marketing, it's a very, very strong maze. If you don't know, it's in the same building as survival games at Thorpe Park, and it's sort of a similar concept. I'm pretty sure you get put in a pod and are shouted at by the phalanx. But yeah, I really like that theme. Obviously it fits in with the whole Nemesis Reborn theme, but scientists are attempting to weaponize your DNA. That's so messed up, and I love a messed up theme for a scare maze. It's really cool. It really plays with your mind. So yeah, very happy that that's returning. Hopefully I can do it this year, maybe, I'm not sure, but I think it's a fan favorite coming back for 2025, and I'm guessing it will be there for the next couple years, maybe 3 or 4 years maybe, but yeah, I don't see that going anytime soon. So yeah, Compound, the next scare maze for Scarefest 2025. Moving on, we have Altonville Mine Tours. Now, from what I've heard online, I don't think people are happy about this one. I'm pretty sure Altonville Mine Tours has been there for like 5 years. I don't actually know. Toby, put on screen how many years it's been there. That many? Goodness me. But anyway, it's back for 2025. Rumours are afoot that the old Altonville mines are alive with activity once again. Following a breakthrough from local law enforcers, the notorious skin snatchers have been detained, but for how long? So yeah, I can't really tell you a lot about this maze because I don't exactly know what to expect, but I don't think it'll be too far from what we've had in previous years. If you want to see a maze, go look at a POV. I'm sure it's been there for a while, so there'll be a POV about it. But it's a cool theme. I think I'd like it if I did it. And there we go. There are the 3 mazes that we have for 2025. It looks like a solid year. I think a couple people were upset that the attic didn't return. I think that was there last year. Don't shout at me if I got that wrong. I'm just a boy. But anyway, those are the scare mazes. But we have 2 scare zones for this year. One brand new one and one that's come from last year. It's come back. So carrying on with the Dark Forest theme, we have the new for 2025, Dark Hollow. The forest breathes, its ancient roots stirring restless, and shadows flicker between the hollowed trees. Dark Hollow is a free-flowing outdoor scare zone where a chilling presence watches, waiting to draw you deeper into the darkness. Can you escape the forest grasp? Can you escape the forest's grasp? Oh my god! You can read it on screen. That took me about 45 minutes to read. So yeah, it does say it's going to be a free-flowing scare zone, and that might mean that the scare maze new for 2025 is inside maybe, because it didn't specify whether it's outside or inside. It'll probably be outside though. And yeah, I don't think we're going to see too much theming with this. I think it's going to be axes kind of just jumping out at you in the area. We might see a couple like buildings that are put up and scare actors could like shoot their hand out a curtain, something like that. But yeah, it's good that they're actually adding something new, especially a scare zone, because Alton Towers has so much land. They need to put more scare zones in. And yeah, we've only got 2. But yeah, it sounds good for 2025. A good new zone themed to Dark Forest. So yeah, it's going to be cool seeing what people think about that. Moving on, we have the Burial Grounds. This is themed to Wicker Man, and I think it's near Wicker Man. So, the Unchosen, a cult obsessive of modern day fanatics, obsessed with the lore of the Bjornen, I thought that said Benidorm, invites you to their sacred sanctum of ancient burial grounds. Keep your pace amongst the desecrated realm of the unearthed bodies, flaming shrines, and monstrous deities. Stay too long and they'll choose you to. Are you ready? I'm not ready to read that again. Flipping hell. But yeah, from what I've seen, it's a pretty good scare zone, and this photo alone looks pretty cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see what people think. Near Wicker Man, I think it's a very cool theme, because Wicker Man's got that slightly sinister, messed up theme to it. And yeah, I think it's perfect for a scare zone. So there we go. There are the 2 scare zones that we have, and the mazes. Moving on, we have the rides in the dark. You don't need to know about that. They just turn the lights on. And there we go. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that Amigos in the Afterlife is coming back, and I need to find out. Credit to Theme Park Guide, they know everything. Amigos in the Afterlife, yep, it's coming back. And Trick or Treat Town with Haribo and Mauer. Oh, and we've got CBeebies Land Monster Ball, which I'm pretty sure... Oh, it's a show. There we go. It sounds like a pretty good lineup for this year's Scarefest. I know people didn't like it for a while because it was very stale, nothing new was coming. But hey, we've got a couple new things for this year. It seems to be Thorpe Park this year that is the one that nothing new is kind of happening at. We've still got that new scare zone that they need to announce at Thorpe Park, but for now, very satisfied with the lineup. Let me know what you think down below. Is this going to be a cool Scarefest? If you've been to a Scarefest before, let me know what you think. Is it getting stale? Is it good that there's a new zone coming pretty much? And there we go. Sounds very exciting. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think down below, like I said, and let me know if you're even a fan of Halloween, because I know some people like the atmosphere but they don't like going in the mazes. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Happy Halloween!